Hi, boys and girls. Really good to see you again. Today is Friday, so happy Friday. I have another book that I would like to read and have you think about. It is titled Giraffe Problems. And in this book, we're really going to focus on the main character, of course, the giraffe. And then there's another important character that comes into the book about halfway through. And I want you to listen closely to how Giraffe and the new character that's going to come in, I'm not going to tell you who it is yet, and how they're able to work together to solve the problems that they're having. So pay close attention as I read Giraffe Problem by Jory John, and the illustrations are done by Lane Smith. I will pause after reading each page to give you a closer look at the illustrations. I feel bad about my neck. I do. I can't help it. We all know that one of the unique features of a giraffe is its very, very long neck. It's too long, too bendy, too narrow, too dopey, too patterned, too stretchy, too high, too lofty, too necky. Yes, my neck is too necky. Everybody stares at it. This guy, that guy, him, her, them, her again, whatever that is. Yep, I feel bad about my neck. I've tried dressing it up. I've added a scarf, 2 scarves, a bundle of scarves, a mountain of scarves. I've tried bow ties and regular ties and both. Really like how the illustrator decided to flip the illustrations from horizontal to vertical on this page. Really made it a little bit more interesting. I've tried hiding it away. I've used shrubs. I've hung out in ditches. I've stood behind trees. I've spent time in the river. Other animals have necks that just work. Take a gander at the zebra's neck. Stripes always look good, so classic. Quit staring at me. Or gaze upon an elephant's neck, strong and powerful yet graceful. Stop talking about me. Or glimpse this lion, whose neck is adorned with a glorious mane of flowing locks. What a sight! How inspiring! Why can't I have a neck like that? Are you always this loud? My mom always said I should be proud of my neck. She said other animals would love to have a neck like this. Yeah, right. No offense, Mom, but nobody wants this neck. It's a neck only a mother could love. It all makes me want to hide until the sun sets. Now, if you take a close look at some of the illustrations on this page, you'll notice that the author and illustrator are trying to introduce that next important character we're going to be meeting. Any ideas? Sheesh! Good evening. It's a turtle. Were you right? I've been admiring your neck from afar. Oh, how I wish my neck looked like yours. I'd get so much done in one day. Goodness, I can only imagine all the reaching and grabbing and looking around I'd do. I'd accomplish many of my goals for sure. Meanwhile, I'm saddled with this little excuse for a neck. Here, watch me try to stretch it out. Ugh. See? That's about as far as it goes. Pathetic, right? I'm basically neckless. Sigh. So take a moment to think about what the author has done here. The giraffe, so far in this book, we know what his problem is. Very upset about how very long and unusual his neck is. And then comes along this turtle. And this turtle is very upset by how short his neck is. You feel bad about your neck too? Yep. Huh? I'm Cyrus, by the way. I'm Edward. It's lovely to meet you, Cyrus. Can I tell you something else, Edward? Of course, Cyrus. It may be difficult to see on this page, but what the author and illustrator have done is the author has put the dialogue that the giraffe is saying in these brown letters, and then the words that the turtle is saying in these green letters. It makes us a little easier to know what character is saying what words. So all the words on this page I notice are green. So now the turtle is going to be explaining his problem to Giraffe. And the words start on the page on the left and go all the way across to the page on the right. Ahem. He starts by clearing his throat. There is a hill in the distance, which you can surely see from your great vantage. I've stood on that very hill for 7 straight days now, staring skyward, watching as a single piece of fruit, a lone banana, slowly changed from green to yellow, ripening. I've endured windy nights and unseasonably brisk mornings with very little sleep as I waited and waited, hoping against hope that the fruit would drop before me so I could sample its sweetness and nourish myself in the process. Yet day after day, I felt like such a fool as I stretched my neck toward those greedy branches, only to be limited by my own physical shortcomings. Quite a speech by this turtle. You want a banana from the tree? That's what I said. Yes. Take a look at this illustration, boys and girls. Plunk. Here you go. Oh, you did it. You made it look so easy. Wump. Munch, 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 munch. How happy that turtle is. Delectable. So that's what a banana tastes like, huh? It was worth the wait. Edward, face it, your neck is impressive. It allows you to do amazing things. For instance, you just solved my week-long banana dilemma in 10 seconds. Well, thank you, Cyrus. I think you have a swell neck, too. It's elegant and dignified, and it works well with your shell. That means a great deal to me, Edward. Say, do you like bow ties, Cyrus? I'm not sure, Edward. I have very little experience with them. Ooh, let's take a close look at that page. You look wonderful, Cyrus. As do you, Edward. I feel good about our next Edward. Thank you, Cyrus. For once, so do I. Yes, for once, so do I. So, some very unlikely friends, a giraffe and a turtle. When you think about how very different they are, it's surprising that they can become friends. What I would like you to do now that we've listened, and go ahead, you can go back and listen to the story again, but I want you to spend a few minutes thinking about why Edward and Cyrus became friends so quickly. And I'd like you to do a little bit of writing, and if you want to include a drawing, that's fine. But write a few sentences talking about why they were able to become friends. They both had really big problems and were able to solve them by working together. Use that to help you out just a little bit. Then ask mom, dad, or a grown up in charge to take a picture of what you did and then send it to me so I can take a look and find out what you thought about Giraffe Problems. And again, if you really enjoyed this read aloud, let parents or grandparents know so they can message me back. We can continue doing one each week. I do hope each of you have a very good weekend, and I also hope you were able to get some of your work done this week as well. I'll be seeing you all really soon.